It's morning and it's time to go let the girls out. The look from here is so much different. I mean, you probably can't really tell that much, but that rain, I mean, it made it look beautiful. I would have really liked to have had a little bit more time for it to dry out before it got the rain, so that any of the grass that had that been unearthed can't just take seed and move forward and grow like crazy. But it is what it is, and I'm just so happy that I got it done. And you can still see a couple of places, especially right here. That is rootstock right there. That, my finger, right here and right here is rootstock from that great big. There's several in it. I tried to get most of it out yesterday. Let me see if I can even walk on this. Yeah, it's a little bit mushy. It's not too bad. Let's see here. But I want to show you, I did actually go ahead and finish. I had to throw these over here, which is fine. I'll get them later. That's my problem with myself, is I say, oh, I'll just put this here for now and I'll get it later. Looky here, I got all of this tilled after I stopped videoing yesterday and before the rains came. I decided, you know what, it's starting to sprinkle, so I better get all my stuff put up, because I had, you know, my cell phone out and I had my rototiller out, and I didn't want any of that to get wet. So today I'm going to be cleaning up these boards that I had stacked up over here that I was using for something else, and I moved my pots over just a little bit. And I'm going to have to, I was going to use that metal for a shed when I first moved here. My son bought it for me and was going to build a shed, but we didn't get it done, and so I still, you know, it's still sitting there. But I think what I'm going to do is make that a greenhouse if I can still. And he needs a shed over at his house, so I'll probably be donating that to him once he decides where, what, when, and how. So it's kind of like in limbo over here. And it's just, I love it after the rain. It's so beautiful. I chose not to go ahead and do the tilling down there in the bottom just yet. Two reasons. One is because I ran out of steam. I mean, by the time I got done with moving the fences and see if I can walk through here. It's not too bad. Not like it used to be. I've been working on amending this soil, so hopefully it's going to work. So down here, it gets really, really wet. You can see over here the difference between where it's a natural drain. It drains right on down into where the pond used to be right here. And so I'm going to, these little I think they're, I don't know what they are. I guess they're weeds or something, but the bees absolutely love them. And I kept them there last year and let them grow, but boy, I tell you what, I'm not sure what they are, but I think they're going to take over if I don't do something. So I'll go up to the shop, and probably while it's nice and damp, and just start getting rid of those with my pickaxe. And these right here, they take over as well. Their underground roots just go crazy. They're pretty easy to get rid of. They're the same things as up there. It's all those bramble things. That's what these are. They just haven't made yet. And you can tell that the maple trees are already starting to send off their little helicopters, and those helicopters go everywhere. And when it rains and they get all bunched up in one place, that makes it kind of nice though, because whenever you bunch them up in one place, they tend to be easier to get rid of. Look at this dirt. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see that, but I'll go back over here. Yeah, this is really easy to walk on when you don't till it and then it rains. Watch this. Look at that! Look at the difference in the color of that dirt. I was going to go buy some dirt and put it around my trees. They got watered in good last night. And the plum tree has already done its... look at this. All of this either got trampled or something got in here and knocked it over. See here, this is already knocked over too. I don't think we had big winds. I think something got in here, and of course, what happened? I took my my video camera, or my camera, and that's not a video camera, my trail cam down. I had it over here, and I put it up there. Something's trying to get into my dog pen at night. I can't even imagine being trapped in there and my dog's getting out there and it being trapped with it. I'm afraid it's a skunk, and if it's a skunk, it's going to be something horrible if it gets trapped in there. So I took my video camera up there and put it so that I could see that fence line and see what it is it's trying to dig in. It's either an armadillo or a skunk, I'm pretty sure. Both of those dig. And I just saw a bird go into my shop in the peak up there, so I don't even know how I can fix that. I've got a ladder. I might be able to put some Brillo pad or something, steel wool, whatever you call it. But you can tell this is really a wet spot right here. So my plum tree has already started budding out. And my apple trees look like they might start any time. I don't know, they're mid-season, so I'm not sure when they'll start budding. So time to go let the girls in. I don't normally like to go this way whenever I throw their scratch out, but this morning I'm going to have to, because everything has changed as far as where I'm going to put them and put it, and they'll immediately go the way that they're used to going, but they can't go that way today, and they'll just stop and get all confused. So I'm going to go with them this morning. I'm going to open the door and throw their scratch where it's going to be. They'll take off running. And I'll go their same way. And I'll go the other way. They usually trip me. That's why I don't go this way, because I don't like them tripping. It's not good for me. It's not good for them either. So you can see these little helicopters, these are baby helicopters that got knocked off. No. There. Now they know what to do. Uh-oh, I got it in that fits. I went and bought some chicken wire. I think it's 3-foot chicken wire. Because my baby dog, I had her in there and she was eating my redwood off of the side of my my hot tub. So I was going to put that around it, and then I decided I was going to make them go outside instead. So I put them outside and built a fence. Now she's not eating my hot tub, so I've got all this fencing. That's okay, I'll use it for something. You just watch me. It'll be good for something. I don't remember if it's 50 feet or 100 feet. I think it's 50. But if you're looking from this way, you can see the difference in the fence here. It's more like a corral. Once I get those other fence posts out, you'll be able to tell a whole big difference. It'll be just totally, I mean, it's amazing how just moving a little fence around, what change it can make in your eye and your vision and your surroundings and your, you know, I don't know, it's in your whole being. Actually, it's just like, whoa, stop, wait. And it's not even, you know, I mean, just think what it is to them on their level. Yesterday I did some videoing on their point of view, and that back post back there is where I put the video camera. And I just while I worked, I let them just do what they do and videoed it. Boy, they are wanting over there so bad. Look at them. They're not understanding why they don't get to go over. They ate this, Mama. Now let's go back over there, because that's where we usually get to scratch. Well, they don't get to scratch over there this morning, and I have to teach them, you know, that, hey, there was a little fight. Renfro got a feather off of the white one. The white one said, no, get away from me. And she won. A girlfriend of mine is getting into raising chickens. It's so cool. It's just so cool. We picked out some eggs for her to hatch in her incubator. Well, I don't remember, 5 or 6 is what she started off with. And she wanted one of the gray ones so bad. That was her goal and her whole focus. So I gave her a good gray one, and you know, the egg that the gray hens lay. And I gave her, I don't remember, one that's really dark so that she could have, you know, the chocolate looking color. And out of those eggs she had 3 make. And one of them was gray, and she is so excited because she got a gray one. And I'm excited for her. I think it's wonderful. You know, it kind of shoots me in the foot when my friends decide that they want to have their own chickens and they're not there to buy my eggs anymore, but that's okay. I don't care. I want them to have this experience. I love this experience. It is so, it's a lot of work. I mean, believe me, it is a lot of work. But it's so rewarding if you love to work, and I do. And so she said, okay, the gray one's already starting to peck on the other ones, and I need you to do a video on pecking order. Well, pecking order is what it is. People do it, animals do it. You know, it's just the strongest, and I don't mean the smartest. I mean the strongest ones are the ones who always get to the top. They're the bullies sometimes, you know, sometimes they're the good ones, but very rarely are they the good ones. And when you have a strong good one, boy, you've really got something there. Just like my last 2 bosses at work. They were the strongest because they went up the ranks, but they were also really awesome. You know, and usually you get the ones who are the mean ones who don't like anybody, and they sure don't like you because you're not like them. And so that's the way it is with pecking order in chickens. If they're the strongest ones, that means they're going to be the bosses, and they're bosses from the very beginning. And the gray ones are a little bit more aggressive than the other ones, and so are the white ones. They're both the same kind. The gray ones are sapphire gems, and these are sapphire splashes. So they have some sapphire gem and something else. I forgot what else the other one is, but they're just a little bit more aggressive. And so are the Easter eggers. These little brown ones, like this one. These 2 right here. Those are Easter eggers, and they're a little bit more aggressive than the others. They'll shove and push and bully their way around the others. And the roosters, the strongest roosters win, and they are the ones who peck the other ones and have rooster fights. And it's the strongest rooster. It's not necessarily the smartest one. It's the one with the best what am I trying to, the word, it's not skill either, you know, I'll think of it in a minute. But, you know, it's the one who has, I guess, better tactics. you think of military, you know, you think you sit and you do all of your, oh gosh, why can't I even think right now? It drives me crazy because I used to be so quick at thinking. You can see this rooster right here. He's telling her what to do. This is Scout. And he's becoming a problem for me because, see, he's telling her, get away from me. You are not mine. You go away. And, okay, what was that? When he does that noise, that means something's up. He sees something. Look at this little tiny bird up here. It's so cute. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh, it went away. It's one of those little snowbird-like things. Boy, they sure love their water puddles. They surely, surely do. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah, I didn't do that down there because I knew that if I was to have tilled it and then it rained, oh, it would be nothing but a mud bog up to my ankles, and I was not ready for that. You can see here where the chickens still have their little area right in here. This fence wasn't here. I had to put it here. So this is my new fencing right here. Well, that's not. Oh, and it feels so good. Now I got to get these boards and water hose lined out. There's a certain place, only certain places that I can put the water, especially in the winter or summertime, because in the summertime the water gets real hot real quick, and it is a burning, blasting hot mess out here. So I have to have a lot of water hose strung out to go here and there. Usually I will put it under these trees, but in the morning it's let's see, in the morning it's shaded, in the afternoon not so much. So you have to put it somewhere, and now that I've got a little bit more space over here than I had last year, it'll be really good. So I'll be able to put them probably, but see, in order to do that you have to have water hose strung out, because I don't have any water down here, and I'm not carrying water any more than I have to. It's hard on my body. They found a little watering thing. I got a little bowl back there I put out here sometimes, and it got full, a little bit full of water last night from the rain. But they sure are enjoying this wet. Oh, this is their favorite time. When it's not really raining and it's wet outside, they lay so good. There's something about moisture in the ground that just makes them so happy. Well, this is going to be an hour if I don't stop. I could do this all day, but I'm going to have to stop and end this video. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do 2 videos. I had put out that I was going to do this one from their perspective. I put my camera on this little black box that's upside down yesterday, and I videoed them right there at the water hole, and I gave them a couple of pumpkins and filled them up with let's see, what did I put in there? I put tomatoes and raspberries and cucumbers, and they just went crazy with it. But I think they'd already done most of that before I put my video camera out. So the old barn, I need to go over there and shut that door. The old barnyard is starting to change again, and I kind of like that. You know, I don't like the same old thing every day, and I don't think they do either. Well, they do, but when they get their changes, they seem to really like them. So I'll just go ahead and prop this door open. If I can get it in there. Now. No, we're not going in there. You want to go in there so bad. Oh, the sun is out. Looky there. Looky there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Oh, you can't see it. It's being so sunny. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. Yeah, tomorrow it'll be a lot more orderly. I'll have all this cleaned up and looking better. Y'all have a wonderful day, and you know, again, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe if you haven't, and like if you do, and comment if you have something to say. I really like to hear it. If you have any suggestions on how to do this better or what I'm doing that's bad, I would really like to hear them. And I've changed a few things that the way that I've done a few things from your suggestions. But right now YouTube does not like me too much, so we'll just wait and see what happens and how that works out. But oh, looky there. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, I saw it too, Renfro. I saw it. But I'll get a subscriber one day. 2 days later, I'll lose one. Two. And I get people telling me in the comments that they've subscribed to me, and I'll go and look and see if my subscriber has changed, and it has not. So I don't think that they're giving me all of the subscribers that I'm actually getting. And so I would appreciate it if you'd hit that bell, that notification bell, and make sure that you get notified. If you want to hear my content more often, I would appreciate that. It doesn't harm you, and it does me good. So, you know, if you don't mind, I would really appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you.